Sergei has kept pigeons since he was in school, nursing each new egg as his own child. Since 2014, when fighting between the Ukrainian army and separatists broke out just 2 kilometers away, he has found even more solace in caring for his birds.
They help me many times. In any crisis, I go to the dove house and I sit here on the bench. I feed them and they coo in return. You leave the dove house feeling happy.
Avdiivka has been one of the hot spots in the ongoing tensions in the east of the country. The fighting has affected the economic conditions here. Jobs are sparse and many of the buildings have been damaged by shelling. Reminders of the 8-year-long conflict are never far away.
On January the 29th, 2017, a battle broke out between separatist forces and the Ukrainian army stationed near Avdiivka. That fighting lasted for 5 days. In the end, 10 Ukrainian soldiers and many civilians were killed. Dozens had been injured in what is still being considered one of the deadliest battles since 2014. Now, 5 years on, and residents here are still worried about the potential of war.
In general, daily life continues as usual, with many remaining philosophical about the prospect of conflict on their doorstep.
After a 24-hour shift at work, there was shelling. The building was shaking. The walls were dancing. One window blew off. I stood and thought, it doesn't matter which side it will come from.
Of the 100,000 or so soldiers Russia has amassed along its border with Ukraine, many are close to Ukraine's separatist area, an area many believe to be supported by Moscow. Semiko Ilya's house was completely destroyed when fierce fighting broke out around Donetsk airport. Yet he doesn't believe Russia is planning to invade his country.
I
do not believe anything will happen. There will be no offensive. This is just to hit Ukraine's economy. It's just to cause a panic and make Ukraine lose billions of dollars.
Moscow has repeatedly said it has no intention of starting a war, but insists Ukraine will never join NATO. While world leaders lay out warnings and red lines in this potential conflict, people here are watching and waiting to see how this crisis plays out. Natalie Carney, CGTN, Avdiivka, East Ukraine.